Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this past weekend, I was planning on vlogging my weekend, and then, well, one, I just kept forgetting to get out my camera, and two, it was kind of like an up and down weekend, and that kind of made me just reflect on my whole college experience thus far. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. Just some first semester college thoughts. The first thing I gotta say, why does the light always do that to me? It just changes. Anyway, if you pick the school that works for you, it's just great. Yeah, it's up and down, but I absolutely love being here, and I've made new friends and new connections. But not even that, just walking around campus, I'm just happy. I'm yes, this is my place. And I think that's super important because I go places by myself. There's no way if you're going out and trying new things and doing all the things you want to do that you're always gonna have someone to go do everything with, because everyone has such busy schedules with all the clubs, classes, and other commitments you have. So you'll have to like where you are to like where you are enough that you'll have fun doing things by yourself. And I don't mean that means you go to an event and don't talk to anyone when you're there. But if there's something you want to go to, even if none of your current friends want to go, go and you'll meet someone. That's what's been happening to me, and I'm sure it'll happen to you too, if that's what you want to do. I don't even know what I would even call that thought. I guess that it's just really great, if you pick the right school. But if you don't, I know some of my friends who are gonna transfer, and that doesn't mean they're not having fun now. So even though I don't plan on transferring, because I absolutely love Temple, some of my friends already know they're going to transfer for various reasons. One girl, her major's just not here since she's changing majors. And I think that's okay, too. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm kind of flustered. It's next week's Thanksgiving break, so that's also kind of why I started thinking about, reflecting, wow, it's already Thanksgiving break, look what has already happened in college. Let's see. So probably another thing that I've just thought of is it's a lot of work depending on your major, and it'll be a lot of work in different ways. I think it'll always be a lot of work no matter what major, but I only know from my own experience and my roommate, because I see our work a lot. So I'm a film major, and I'm gonna have a business minor. So I have to watch films and take notes on them and do readings and make projects, as well as I'm taking the gen eds and reading. So if you do everything that's assigned, it's a lot of work. I'm doing homework a lot. There's definitely not a day where I'm just I have no homework. I've never had a day where I have no homework to do or no studying to do. And that could just be me wanting to get ahead. I'm not sure, but in high school I was always ahead of the game, and in college I was I'm gonna be ahead of the game too. I am on the game. It's very hard to stay ahead of the game because you're oh, I'll do next week's reading, but you actually have so much reading just for this week. At least I have a lot of reading for this week. And then my roommate, she's a music ed major, so she has different homework. She has less sometimes written stuff or things to do, but she's supposed to always practicing a lot. That's her homework. So it's different. That's something I really had to kind of get used to, because in high school, even if you were taking kind of different classes, everyone had the same kinds of homework. Not the case here. And that's really cool too, in the sense that there's so many different paths, and it's just eye-opening, mind-boggling. Wow, everyone's doing what they want to do. Friends who are graphic designers, and you have friends who are biochem majors, and it's oh my god. But it's cool. I'm meeting so many people from different places. Yeah, I'm going to a state school in Pennsylvania. I'm not from Pennsylvania. But there are a lot of people from different states, honestly, that I'm meeting, and even just different parts of Pennsylvania. So it's not just everyone's from Philly. That's not the case. I didn't really plan this video out. I just kind of was I'm just gonna do it. So bear with me. One thing I've noticed is when I was coming here, I didn't know how I was going to bring all the clothes I wanted to wear. I was I'm going to want to wear so many clothes. I honestly have to think about which clothes I'm wearing. I'm I can't wear the same shirt every week. Because even though I only brought like a select amount of my clothes from home, I still want to wear my favorites from that amount. Like my favorites from my favorites. So I do now sort of see that like less is, you know, you don't need so much clothing. But then every now and then I'm like, I want to wear that specific shirt. And then you remember that that shirt's at home. And it's really sad. Very sad. But overall, I definitely think I brought, if not too many clothes, the perfect amount of clothes. We're going to go with the perfect amount of clothes because I don't really think I'm going to bring less next year, even though I probably should. One thing I definitely think is, like, join clubs because, yeah, you'll meet people in your classes and you'll meet people, like, in your hall. But if you go to a club, like, that means the people who are at the club, like, they also went out of their way to not, because everyone has to take a certain amount of credits to, like, be a full-time student or to be a student. And yeah, you get to pick your classes, but some are, like, gen ed, so you have to pick out of a few. But, like, there are so many clubs, at least at Temple. So if, like, someone's at a club, that means they, like, took the time out of their day to go to the club for an interest of theirs. And people, like, I'm in several film clubs. Not everyone in the film clubs, like, are film majors, but pretty much everyone in my film classes are film majors. So it's, like, this interest that different people have, and it makes it so exciting because you're meeting people from different years who know different things, different experiences, and you're all kind of, like, together. And that's just awesome. Probably my favorite, like, organization that I've joined so far. I joined DKA, which is, like, the Professional Cinematic Society, and I absolutely love it. And I never would have thought I would have joined, like, anything like a sorority kind of thing. This one is, like, co-ed, and it's a professional society. So we're not actually supposed to use, like, the Greek letters. I don't exactly know why, but just the people are amazing. And, like, I'm so happy I just went to the info session. So I recommend, like, if there's anything you're interested in, like, go to the info session. The worst that can happen is you don't like it and you leave, or you don't go to another event. But it can't hurt to just go and hear what someone has to say about something that they're passionate about, because you could be passionate about it too. And I don't know, I just want to explore right now. I want to figure out things, like, while I still have my, like, fake adulthood safety bubble here. These 4 years are going to go by, like, so quick. I can't stop talking about it to my friends that first semester of college is almost over. Then there's only 7 left, and then I'm supposed to be, like, a real adult with a real job in the real world. And I'm like, can I go back to elementary school? Just kidding. Sort of. But it's just, I just, like, love it here. That's what I'm just going to keep saying, that I love it here. And, like, take care of yourself. Like, I don't really like working out, but I have gone to, we have group fitness sessions where you can do, like, Zumba and hip-hop and stuff, you know, similar things like that. So if that's what you want to do, like, do that, or there's a rock wall. I've gone to some yoga classes a couple times, and there's, like, the counseling center. Like, you know, I want to make sure that I'm, like, mentally and physically healthy here, because it's so easy to just, like, kind of run nonstop, and then I just, like, freak out. And I don't need that in my life, as, you know, best possible. I'm also run to this because this past weekend, like, Friday night, I went to this art gallery thing at the Barnes Foundation. And then Saturday, I just did a lot of work, and I just went, like, and then Sunday, I, like, went to church, and then just had, like, a good day. So it's kind of like, whoop, as I said earlier, it's an up and down thing, but that's just life. But if you're, like, taking care of yourself, then even if it kind of goes up and down, like, you're still, like, staying as healthy as you can. I'm trying to, like, eat okay. Sometimes it's hard. Because there's, like, oh my god, cookies all the time. Or pizza all the time. But, you know, try to balance it out. You can't always go to Chick-fil-A. I thought I was going to sneeze. But I didn't. But I still feel like I need to. So, yippee. Let's see. I should have, like, made a list of what I wanted to say, because I have no clue where I'm going with this. You know, maybe that's, like, a good way to finish. Like, I'm first semester college, and, like, I kind of know where I want to go. Like, I think I want to get a BFA in directing, and, you know, obviously keep up with my business minor. And I definitely want to stay in film. That like, concentration isn't set yet. Like, I'm still figuring that out. Just like I'm figuring out where this video is going. This video is a metaphor for my life. Well, so I'll see you next week. Bye.